Excuse me, are you Adam Graham?
The very same. And this is my old-time radio snack wagon.
Welcome to the Old-Time Radio Snack Wagon, where we serve up a bite-sized portion of old-time radio. And now, here's your Snack Wagon host, Adam Graham.
We're continuing to serve up episodes of Abroad with the Lockharts. We'll return to 1930 as the Lockharts cross the English Channel.
Here we are again, Abroad with the Lockharts. Mr. and Mrs. Lockhart are taking a trip to Europe. That is, Mrs. Lockhart is taking Mr. Lockhart. As you probably know, Mr. Lockhart represents the average type of businessman. Blunt, comfortable, knows his own mind, enjoys his business and community, and would much rather have gone fishing. Mrs. Lockhart represents the pleasant type of housewife, belongs to the women's club and the literary club of her town, and still retains the spirit of romance. We find them crossing the English Channel to France.
Now, that wasn't a bad channel crossing, was it, dear?
No, but it might have been.
Oh, now, don't be grumpy.
Well, I wanted to fly over to Paris.
There's lots of other times we can fly, dear. Look, we're coming into Calais now.
I'll see enough of it later on.
We'll be along inside in 5 minutes, sir.
All right, Stuart.
Have you got your landing ticket, madam?
Why, no, I don't believe we have.
Well, you'll need to find the purser, madam, and show him your tickets and see that you give up the right one and get a landing ticket from him.
Where is the purser?
Why, you'll find him in the cabin smoking room, ma'am, and show him your passport and see that you get it back. And when the porters come on board, you'll want to get hold of one for your hand luggage.
Well, are you listening?
Yes, I'm listening.
And see that you get the porter's number so as you will know him again. And get ashore as quick as ever you can, ma'am, as the train gets off sharply.
Will, are you paying attention?
I am.
And you'll want to give him up your landing ticket at one end of the gangplank and your landing pass at the other end. And when you get to the customs, you'll have to find your porter. Just keep on hollering out his name, and you'll see that you've got your keys handy to open your luggage.
Will, I hope you're taking this all in.
And then you'll want to see that you've got your railway tickets ready to show at the barrier, and your seat ticket to show to the car attendant.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
And then, ma'am, see that your porter puts your luggage in the train. And then as soon as ever the train starts, you'll be quite all right because they come around shortly and announce that lunch is ready. It's quite simple, ma'am.
Will, can you do all that?
I cannot, and I don't intend to.
Well, what will we do?
Well, I'm going to walk off this boat, and if they want to stop me, they can do so.
Well, they're sure to stop us.
Well, if you'd taken my advice and gone by airplane, you wouldn't have had all this trouble.
Here, give me the ticket.
What for?
Give me the tickets and I'll show you. Meet me at the gangplank in 2 minutes.
But now, dear,
Now, I said in 2 minutes.
Oh, shucks.
Imagine, dear, we're in Paris at last. Paris. I'm so thrilled. Isn't it too wonderful?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, now cheer up. We wouldn't be here now if I hadn't attended to those tickets at Calais. Here's our hotel. Now, you register, dear, and I'll inquire for the mail.
Well, here now, I'm...
Oh, go on, dear. They all speak English in the hotel. I'll wait for you here at the porter's desk. Vous êtes le concierge?
Un moment, madame. I must speak on the telephone. Hello? Qui parle? Oui, c'est le concierge. À Nice, monsieur? Ah oui, monsieur? Le rapide à 9 heures? Oui, le pullman à 10 heures. Bon, vous arrivez à Nice à minuit. C'est vrai, monsieur? Yes, madame.
Avez-vous... have you any mail for Mrs. Lockhart?
I will see, madame. Un moment. Hello? Concierge? Sì, signora. Il treno per Milano alle 1 a biglietti, prima classe. 2, Parigi-Milano. L'uso? Sì. Sì, signora. Prego. No, madame. There is no mail for you.
Oh, dear.
Well, I got our room, dear.
I'm so disappointed there's not a scrap of mail for us.
Not one from Charlie? Oh, well, never mind. Let's go out somewhere tonight.
Oh, that would be nice. I'll ask the concierge. Excuse me, Porter, is the opera on tonight?
Just a minute, dear. We don't want to go to the opera.
Well, what then?
Why, let's go and see this Folies Bergère show we've heard about.
Oh, do you think we ought to?
Well, why not? It'll be livelier than an opera.
Well, all right, I'll ask. Excuse me, Porter.
Yes, madame?
Is the Folies Bergère on tonight?
It is on every night, madame.
Well, is it a good show?
Good? In which way do you mean good, madame?
Well, I mean, is it interesting?
It is a very nice spectacle, madame, for the tourists.
Oh, but there are women in it, aren't there?
In Paris, madame, the women are in everything. Paris is a woman's town.
Oh, yes. But I mean, they wear very little.
Yes, madame, very little.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Where can we buy tickets?
Oh, but Will.
Over there, sir, at the little desk.
But, Will, do you think it's quite the...
Well, now, we mightn't go to a show like that back home, but when you're away from home, it doesn't matter, does it?
Well,
That's
I
settled.
suppose not.
That's settled. Now, where did he say we could get the tickets?
Over there at that little desk.
All right, come along. Oh, I wish Charlie were here. What a show.
Apparently it is. You haven't taken those opera glasses from your eyes all the first act.
Well, now, you know I have to wear glasses even when I'm reading the newspaper.
One would think you never saw a woman in your life before.
Not these kind.
Will.
I mean the beautiful costumes.
The only costumes I've seen so far are a few feathers and a couple of veils.
That must be the end of the first act. Would you like to stroll out in the lobby, dear?
No, I'll sit here. You can go if you want to.
Well, all right, dear. I won't be long.
La danse orientale dit francs, messieurs. The oriental dancers, 10 francs.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun. What do you know about that? Here, waiter, bring me a ginger ale to this table.
Oui, monsieur, tout de suite. The Oriental, downstairs.
Monsieur,
Yeah? What's that?
have you a cigarette?
What's that you want?
One little cigarette pour moi?
Oh, why, yes, lady, I think I have.
You're very kind.
Here you are.
Thank you. Have you light?
Yes, I think I have a light, too.
That is nice. Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
You speak French, maybe?
No, I don't speak French.
Oh, that is so bad. I speak English so little.
Seems to me you speak it well enough to get what you want.
You make fun with me?
No, I don't now. I'm quite serious.
Oh, you know make fun with me.
No, see here. I no make fun with anybody.
Oh. Like the performance?
Yes, very good.
The second act. It is not very interesting.
Oh, isn't it?
No, it is silly. Waste of time.
Well, nevertheless, I intend to see it.
Listen, I tell you something.
Now, you listen, young lady. I'm not going to be... hello, dear.
What are you doing? Come along this minute.
Well, I was just coming, dear. I was just having a little...
The very
chat.
idea. I no sooner leave you alone a minute and then...
Now, dear, let me explain.
Don't trouble to explain. I saw enough.
Yes, I can tell you everything. If you'll just listen, dear.
You
I
should
was
have
sitting
remained
here...
with
and
me. You should have remained with me like all the other men.
Yes, but, dear, they don't. I was only sitting here
There's
and...
the curtain. Come along.
Oh, all right.
And I'll hold the opera glasses this time.
All right, dear. Anything you say.
And the next time we'll go to the opera.
All right, dear. Well, now that we've been with the Lockharts to the Folies Bergère, let's join them as they visit one of the famous art galleries.
Oh, Will, don't sit down there. We're nearly through.
My dear, I've just got to sit down. I've been tramping through this Louvre museum with you since 9 o'clock this morning.
Well, now there's just one more picture to see.
Well, I'm going over here to sit down. You can look at it.
It's here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Will, come here.
I don't want to look at any more pictures.
Oh, just this one. It's the man with the glove. Oh, it's a beautiful picture.
Now, listen. You can't educate me up to appreciating these masterpieces in a few days. If you could, they wouldn't be masterpieces.
But you can learn a little.
Well, now look. There's the picture. I see it. It's a man, and he looks sad, and he's only got one glove, and he's got a shirt on, and some sort of a coat.
It's a doublet.
All right, redouble it.
Will.
And one of his fingers is pointing down to the ground. And do you know what I think that picture means?
What, dear?
Well, he's dropped his other glove on the floor, and he's sad and sorry because he dropped it.
You're hopeless.
And I could stand here until doomsday and get corns on me feet, and I wouldn't know any more about that picture than I do right now.
But, dear...
And that goes for all the rest of them. Now,
But,
let me
dear...
go back to the hotel. I'm tired, I'm hungry, we'll get some lunch, and then this afternoon we'll go and see a talking picture.
But, dear, you won't understand a word of it. It's all in French.
Oh, Lord, what a country. Thus say Paris. And the look that Mr. Lockhart gave Mrs. Lockhart means there will be no motion pictures for them that afternoon. However, next week we pick them up as they continue their experiences in Paris. And we hope that you will be with us when we are once again abroad with the Lockhart.
Welcome back. There comes a point in the life of every married person when you just have to step in and help out your spouse and take over a situation. And when Mr. Lockhart was like, I'm just going to walk across that border and dare them to throw me in a French prison, that was one of those points. It felt like more than exploring France, it was exploring the contrast between two travelers with conflicting preferences. Will wanted to take the plane across, and he was probably right that it would be easier, but his wife was right that you get a unique experience to cross the channel as they did. But in one way I'm with Will. I'd get totally lost with these instructions, particularly if they were given verbally. And then, of course, you've got him dragging her to the show and her dragging him to the art gallery. And it's this really tricky challenge of travel to make sure both people have a good time. And the thing about being married is that your spouse's mood affects you. So, is a general rule, if they end up not having a good time, you also will end up not having a good time. It's a tricky balancing act, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. We'll find out what's next for them next Monday before we take our summer break on the old snack wagon. But be sure to join us back here on Friday for a special mailbag edition where we'll be serving up a helping of your feedback along with a small extra old-time radio snack. You won't want to miss it. It's time for me to close up the old snack wagon. But don't worry, we'll be back with another serving of old-time radio goodness before you know it. If you want to enjoy some of our longer-form podcasts, you can feast away at my website at greatdetectives.net. Your emails are also welcome at adam@snackwagon.net.
The Old Time Radio Snack Wagon comes to you from Boise, Idaho. Your host is Adam Graham. Sound production is by Rhines Media, LLC. You can listen to past episodes of the Old Time Radio Snack Wagon as well as connect on social media at our website at snackwagon.net. Email suggestions for episodes to adam@snackwagon.net. This has been the Old Time Radio Snack Wagon.
Until next time, goodbye.